Anyone who has had the privilege of flying into space has described the experience as a majestic and unparalleled vision of our home planet. From afar, Earth appears as a silent and peaceful place, a fragile and radiant globe floating in the vast darkness of space. This image, free of political borders or traces of conflict, has left an indelible impression on every astronaut who has witnessed it. The breathtaking beauty of the blue planet has not only inspired a universal sense of wonder, but has also heightened awareness of the fragility of our ecosystem and the urgent need to preserve it for future generations. Observing Earth from such a privileged perspective contributes to a profound inner transformation, which many astronauts have described as the so-called overview effect, an experience that combines emotion, philosophical reflection, and a sense of global responsibility. However, the space experience goes beyond aesthetic or spiritual contemplation. It is also the stage for enigmatic events that challenge our scientific understanding and spark new questions about the nature of the cosmos. During space missions, numerous astronauts have reported inexplicable events that continue to generate debates and hypotheses. Among the most notable episodes are the following. On May 5, 1981, Soviet cosmonaut Vladimir Kovalenko, during a mission aboard the Salyut 7 space station, observed an extraordinary phenomenon. He described an elliptical object spinning rapidly, defying known laws of physics. Suddenly, the object dissolved into a spectacular golden explosion, generating two luminous spheres that remained visible for a few moments. Subsequently, a white mist enveloped the area before disappearing as the spacecraft entered Earth's twilight zone. This event, never fully explained, remains one of the most fascinating sightings in the history of space exploration. During the Apollo 10 mission, astronauts Thomas Stafford, Eugene Cernan, and John Young, while orbiting just 15 kilometers above the lunar surface, picked up anomalous sounds through their headsets. Described as an eerie melody, these sounds lasted over an hour and were never completely explained. Although NASA attributed the phenomenon to radio interference, the astronauts remained skeptical, stating they had never heard anything like it before. This episode has fueled speculation about unknown lunar acoustic phenomena, or, for the more daring, extraterrestrial interference. The Apollo 11 moon landing, one of the most iconic events in human history, was also accompanied by controversies and mysteries. Maurice Chatelain, a former NASA communications officer, claimed that two mysterious objects were sighted as Neil Armstrong descended to the lunar surface. Moreover, the controversial 2-minute radio silence during the mission, officially attributed to technical problems, continues to raise questions among enthusiasts and researchers. Photos and testimonies associated with this mission are often cited in UFO debates. During the Shenzhou 5 mission, China's first astronaut, Yang Liwei, reported hearing strange knocking sounds coming from outside the spacecraft. Described as mysterious knocks, these sounds lacked an immediate explanation and were initially attributed to psychological stress. However, similar episodes were reported in subsequent missions by other Chinese astronauts, leaving the origin of these noises open to debate. Franklin Chang Diaz, a veteran of 6 space missions, recounted spotting serpentine objects floating in space, approximately 7 meters long. His testimony, coupled with his belief in the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations, has fueled discussions about the possibility of unconventional life forms or phenomena still unknown to science. While commanding the International Space Station, Leroy Chiao reported seeing symmetrical lights that seemed to move with a defined purpose. Although some have proposed more conventional explanations, such as reflections or atmospheric interferences, the event remains shrouded in mystery. During a mission aboard the Mir space station, Kazakh astronaut Talgat Musabayev photographed an elongated object nearby. Although officially classified as space debris, Musabayev argued that the observed characteristics were difficult to reconcile with this explanation. Apollo 12 astronaut Alan Bean described seeing a shimmering object on the lunar surface, comparable to a suede-like texture. Despite numerous attempts at explanation, the origin of this phenomenon remains unknown. Gordon Cooper, one of NASA's first astronauts, reported UFO sightings during both a military flight in 1951 and the Mercury Atlas 9 mission in 1963. His accounts, supported by radar recordings, have solidified his reputation as one of the leading advocates for greater transparency in studying unidentified aerial phenomena. These testimonies of extraordinary phenomena highlight how much remains unknown about the universe and how many questions remain unanswered. Beyond stimulating scientific curiosity, these events provide an opportunity to reflect on our place in the cosmos and the meaning of life. Continuing to explore with a balance of skepticism and open-mindedness is essential for addressing humanity's greatest questions. If you enjoyed this deep dive, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos.